That's my Zwift setup down there. It's in a damp basement I can't even stand up in, but this is the best training I've ever had. Right, I know it looks a little sketchy, but it actually used to be worse. Well, it was actually pretty nice, but I could never be bothered to set it up 3 times a week. This is where my basement project started. It didn't need to look good, it just needed to be ready. So I've split everything I've used up into 3 main categories: my must-haves, morale boosters, and also bonus bits. The bits you didn't know you needed, but now you can't live without them. So firstly, on my must-haves is my trainer. I use the Wahoo Kicker Core 2, and that's simply because I found it dirt cheap on Facebook Marketplace. It's a great trainer, and I've never felt myself wanting more. Next, we got a second monitor. Not technically a must-have, but I do have the attention span of a 10-year-old child, so it's quite nice to keep me entertained. And if I'm extra busy, I use it to edit stuff while I'm doing Zone 2. Now for a big one, and that's a proper fan. I've got this sports one off Amazon, and it's a complete game changer. I use this heavy-duty computer mount arm to hang it from the ceiling. It's probably strong. It honestly feels like I've gained about 10 watts, now I'm not melting all the time. All this gear's great, but it's kind of useless if you can't control it. So I've got an articulating arm to hold my phone, so I can have Zwift Companion, Discord and Spotify nearby. And I've also got a remote control for the fan. And to support everything, I've got a cheapo folding table from Amazon. Just remember your front wheel has to tuck under it. I've also got this sweat strap, which stops your bolts from corroding away. If you don't have one of these, get one quick. Lastly, you probably won't need this, but I've got a Tupperware container at the front to level out the floor, because it's falling through. This is a great setup already, but what's the point if it's too depressing to spend 1, 2, maybe 3 hours down here? That's why I've invested in some bits to enhance the vibe down here. So number 1, we've got these smart bulbs. These are from Tapo. You can group them together, change the brightness, and there's even lighting effects for that full spin studio vibe. I also got a dehumidifier. After some long sessions, it got pretty funky down here, so that just keeps things in check. Lastly, for morale, we've got this inspirational poster that keeps me locked the fuck in. And finally, we've got those bonus bits. First up is a proper microfiber towel for your handlebars. I can't explain the stink that got baked into my handlebar tape, so you definitely need a barrier. Continuing with the smell theme, I've got this antibacterial spray and also these moisture wicking bananas. They keep your shoes fresh, and honestly, if you spend this much money on shoes, you want to keep them in good nick. Lastly, I know they're popular, but it's AirPods. I used to play music just blasting out my laptop, but now I put my AirPods in, noise cancellation. It hardly feels like I've got a fan in my face anymore, you can't hear it, and I'm sure the neighbours probably appreciate it too. So there you go. I know it's elaborate, but it has got me on the bike more than ever before. And with that, I've seen some real gains. I guess the takeaway for me was I'm too lazy. I needed to remove that barrier to entry, and now I'm just straight on that bike. If you train indoors, let me know in the comments what you do to stay sane. Until next time, see ya.